Hi guys, Sportsia news briefs. Messi, Mbappe and Neymar start for PSG for first time since World Cup. Copa del Rey semi-final draw delivers, another Clasico awaits in Real Madrid vs Barcelona. Man City's Cancelo to join Bayern on loan. Barca still keeping an eye on Joao Felix. Lindelof to stay at Man Utd. Verratti's brutal tackle that ended in a VAR sending off. Super Bowl 57, Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles win to set up meeting for NFL championship. Now the news in detail. Messi, Mbappe and Neymar start for PSG for first time since World Cup. Lionel Messi, Neymar and Kylian Mbappe had not been in a starting 11 together in League One since the World Cup. The French club announced it on Twitter before the start of the match against Reims. The three Paris Saint-Germain players had not been together at the start of a match since before the World Cup, with the exception of the friendly against Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia. This is the first time they all figure a full meeting from the start in League One in 2 months. Galtier's trio is a key formation to their success and the manager wants to see them back in action against Reims. Achraf Hakimi is also in the starting 11 along with Sergio Ramos, Vitinha, Marquinhos, Donnarumma, Bernat, Fabian and Sola. PSG will be looking for the 3 points to stay at the top of the French table while Reims are 12th and want to continue their progress in League One. Copa del Rey semi-final draw delivers, another Clasico awaits in Real Madrid vs Barcelona. The Copa del Rey semi-finals, which consists of the 3 teams with the most titles in the competition, have already been drawn, being the only 2-legged tie in the whole competition. Osasuna will face Athletic Club, with the latter facing their 4th consecutive semi-final appearance, while Real Madrid and Barcelona will meet again. Twice more. This is the first time that Osasuna and Athletic will meet in the semi-finals, while Real Madrid and Barcelona were opponents in 2019, with the Catalans triumphing. Real Madrid's last Copa del Rey triumph was in 2014, with Carlo Ancelotti in charge as they beat Barcelona at Mestalla. The Club World Cup has changed the calendar, with the first leg being played on March 1 or 2, while the second leg will be played on April 4, 5 or 6. The final awaits on May 6 at La Cartuja, the venue for the last 3 finals after an agreement signed years ago by the Royal Spanish Football Federation and the Junta de Andalucía. Man City's Cancelo to join Bayern on loan. Bayern Munich and Manchester City are set to reach an agreement on the loan of Joao Cancelo. The player has already reached an agreement with the Bavarian club. Barca still keeping an eye on Joao Felix. Felix is temporarily in London. Without finishing his career with Atletico Madrid, the Colchoneros sent him to Chelsea in the second half of the season. Barcelona, prior to his arrival at Stamford Bridge, had been looking to bring him in, even more so when Atletico Madrid and Barcelona agreed on the transfer of Memphis Depay. Despite being in England, the Gules have not forgotten about the Portuguese player. Sport explained that Joao Felix is still an option for next season. Lindelof to stay at Man Utd. Victor Lindelof will not be leaving Manchester United. Despite Inter Milan's insistence on signing the Swede to replace Milan Skriniar, the defender will remain at Old Trafford. Verratti's brutal tackle that ended in a VAR sending off. Paris Saint-Germain were held to a 1-1 draw against Reims in a game in which they were down a man for more than half an hour after Marco Verratti was sent off. The Italian, who came on after the break to replace Vitinha, lasted only 12 minutes on the pitch and was sent off in the 58th minute. He did so after a brutal tackle on Ito. The Paris Saint-Germain player caught the calf of the Reims player's left leg with his studs. The referee did not see it live. In fact, in that same play there was a penalty from Marquinhos that was not called for offside, and the referee had to watch Verratti's tackle in the VAR. Super Bowl 57, Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles win to set up meeting for NFL championship. The Kansas City Chiefs kicked a game-winning field goal at the death to ensure they will face the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 57. The Chiefs met the Cincinnati Bengals in a repeat of last season's AFC Championship game, when the Bengals claimed a shock overtime win. But Kansas City avenged that loss with a nail-biting 23-20 win to reach their third Super Bowl in 4 years. The Eagles beat an injury-hit San Francisco 49ers 31-7 for the NFC title. That means the top seeds in each conference, who both finished the regular season with a 14-3 record, will meet for the NFL Championship in Arizona on the 12th of February. Cincinnati twice leveled in the second half at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium as two of the NFL's best quarterbacks traded blows. The visitors' Joe Burrow hoped to reach a second straight Super Bowl in just his third season, while the Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes aimed for a third Super Bowl in 5 seasons as a starter. The Bengals had won the past 3 meetings, including last year's AFC title game, and the rematch looked set for overtime again as the teams were tied 20-20 for most of the fourth quarter. But, despite carrying an ankle injury, Mahomes scrambled for a first down with 17 seconds left, and a penalty for a late hit on him gave Harrison Butker the chance to make the game-winning kick from 45 yards. For more sports updates, please keep watching our YouTube channel Sportsia or visit our Twitter handle.